So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Batistuta looking to run onto it. He is through here! And the finish! And he's done it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's managed to get free.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Ødegaard. Nice ball, and he's in here. Ødegaard. And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Musiala. Great ball, and he's in. And the shot! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Great hit! Oh, taken with style! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And yes, it's him again. India take the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rafael Leao. Now it's Batistuta. Ødegaard. Rafael Leao. That's played into space. Now it's Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Decent progress down the left. Great work on the overlap. Vinicius Junior. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that's really well manoeuvred. No, he refuses to take the bait. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Danger averted for now. And they're back on the ball again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ødegaard. Now it's Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chip through. Oh, he's found support out wide. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. David Villa, played out to the right.
987.
Musiala being hunted in packs.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Ødegaard. And here's Dembele. White is charging up on the overlap. Oh, that's nice. Skims one in.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Beckham. Substitution.
Mbappe. Opts for safety. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Saka. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a shot. He's got the shot away! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Xabi Alonso.
Mbappe plays it short. Now it's Mbappe.
Number 2, Conte.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, that's neat. And here's Bellingham. Can he put it away? Koulibaly. And it's Conte. Costa Curta. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now Otto. Goulet.
That's going in strongly.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Valverde. And here's Saka. Lovely feet. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gets a good foot in there. Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Nakata. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mendes made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Alexander-Arnold.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And here's Dembele. And he was alert to it. Nakata. And it's Batistuta. He's shifting through the gears here. Batistuta charging forward. And Batistuta! Goal! Milan! Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Alexander-Arnold. Vieira, a player of legendary status. And it's Nakata. And Alexander-Arnold. And that has left him in a heap. Picked out brilliant. Bellingham! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully, this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vieira. Bellingham. And Wan-Bissaka. Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field is number 23, Mbappe.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rice. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Valverde. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Great chance! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
He's had a hit! Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's intervened well there. Wan-Bissaka. Van Dijk. It's Bellingham. Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. Nuno Mendes. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Wan-Bissaka. Vieira. He's going for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 7.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 15, Bellingham. Number 22,
Araujo.
Dembele. Number
And Mendes.
41, Rice.
Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe.
Number 42.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Chouameni.
Now it's Odegaard. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
4 added minutes.
There
has
will
been
be
indicated.
4 extra minutes. Wan-Bissaka. Mbappe goes steaming forward. He's got away. Just eases him off the ball. So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Bellingham. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see.
Climbs up big! And that has been clubbed away. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ødegaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Nakata. Dybala. Here's Haaland. That pass has been well intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Rodri. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Ødegaard. And here's Dembele. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nakata. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That's very neat. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Dybala. And Gvardiol. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pinches it off him. They want to be quick to recover this. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great work on the overlap. He's found the way through. It's a mighty effort. Yamal. They continue each to cancel the other out. And he was quick to react. Ødegaard. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's picked his way through. Bellingham looking to penetrate. Bellingham! They've scored! The breakthrough arrives at last! And that really is so impressive.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 15.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's surging through. Great chance! Just off target.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Roberto Carlos. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Ødegaard. Lovely bit of skill. He might be in here! Ødegaard! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Substitution for Barcelona, number 22, Dembele, number 8, Ødegaard, number 41, Rice. Coming on the field, number 13, Bukayo Saka.
What a throw in.
Number 7, Federico Valverde, number 4, Chouameni. Substitutions taking place.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Haaland! So close to drawing level.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Araujo, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Nuno Mendes into the last 5 minutes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Koundé.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
Musiala. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos proves too strong. White. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. And here's Bellingham. Dembele. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's found... Can he put it away? Goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. What a throw in. Adams can get it clear. Drilled in low. Cafu. Now Gilberto Silva. That's a smartly directed ball. Nuno Mendes. Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
White. Oh, that's neat. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Dembele with the short one. Flashes it across.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
He's picked his way through. Cafu. Batistuta. Valverde. It's Batistuta. Rice. And here's the chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Dembele. Drogba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the half-time whistle goes. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Nuno Mendes. It's Bellingham. Valverde. That's a nicely measured pass. And Batistuta!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bellingham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
The attendance for this match was 72,306. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Dembele. Number 10, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field.
Lovely bit of skill.
13,
Just eases him off the ball.
Number 23,
Roberto Carlos did well to
Mbappe.
emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's had it nicked away. Batistuta. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cafu played with finesse. Valverde! And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitution
Barcelona
for
making
Barcelona.
another change here.
Number 15, Bellingham. Number 7, Federico Valverde. Number 41,
Araujo,
Rice. Coming on the field,
Nuno Mendes.
number 42, Musiala. Number 14,
Gently done.
Barella.
That's a
Number
sharp pass.
Chouameni.
Cafu. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Substitution in progress.
Saka. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Barella!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Mbappe, Musiala going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Drogba.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Batistuta. Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Musiala. Gilberto Silva. Whatever he... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Van Basten. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Palmer! Nuno Mendes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. First quarter of an hour gone. He's through here. Now it's Dembele. Faced and the finish! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Dembele. Valverde. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that is one way to stop him. Belletti. Rafinha.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Back into the middle. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Chance! Now in for the pieces! And he's done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Valverde.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham! That had everyone off their seats.
Bellingham nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Saka. And there's the end of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Conte. He's through, now is he in? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Valverde. That's a decent clearance. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. Palmer carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good strength. Oh, that's neat. Swept in.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Barella. Quality ball. Nuno Mendes. Now Mbappe. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's nice. Saka! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Barcelona.
And a shot! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Number 11. Substitutions taking place.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And it's Beckham. Palmer. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lobbed in behind, well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Substitution for Russia. Number 22.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Coming on the field.
They're avoiding the play.
That's that, the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it,
Hello,
but
everybody,
it is
and welcome
equally
to
clear
today's
and
match.
very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Haaland. Now it's Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellingham is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. He went for the curler. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Barella. Now it's Bellingham. He's got a... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Haaland. Barella! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Davids. Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Valde. Barella. Bellingham. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodri with the slide tackle there.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during...
Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Balde. Barella. Bellingham. Oh, such
There
a
will be
clever
1 minute
touch.
added time.
Big chance!
Well,
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
there's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. He's had a hit! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Al Hilal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Balde. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
The attendance for this
So
match
we've reached the hour mark.
31,898.
And here's Haaland.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Koundé. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Davids, and it's Owen. Owen going face-to-face with his great rival. Dembele. Bellingham. And Balde. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. A real chance if he can get through.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Dembele. Oh, that was vital.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Works it forward. Rice defending his corner stubbornly. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Dembele. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he put it away? And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the shot! He has done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Cleared without complication. Shot could be on. It's Maradona! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Maradona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Araujo getting this one clear. White. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. Shot at goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
White. And it's Dembele. Valverde has found the net here, of course. York. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe! And it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Oh, that is a nice touch. It's an early cross. He gets big. No, not the best of headers.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Aimed beyond the defence. That is good alertness. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
The attendance for this
Mbappe.
match was 70,987.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Dembele. Number 7, Federico
Barcelona
Valverde.
perhaps wondering what the
Number
best time
10,
is for their next
Vinicius
substitution.
Junior. Number 15,
Haaland,
Bellingham.
Musiala,
Coming on the field, number 13,
Musiala.
Bukayo Saka. Number 8.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to
Number
bicep.
18, Erling Haaland.
Now Ødegaard.
Number 42, Musiala.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
York. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, what has happened here? It's a goal kick.
Substitution. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 16.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Ødegaard. Musiala. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played back in. So, what can they make of this? Musiala. Just 5 minutes left. Haaland. Oh, nice touch. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
2 added minutes have
Mbappe.
been indicated.
Ødegaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Haaland. And that was very necessary. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Koundé. Here's Tchouaméni. Musiala.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Great chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Koundé. Neither side yet able to find the net. White does really well to win the ball there. Chance here to counter. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. He's in! Real chance! He's scored! Al Nassr take the lead!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Dembele with the short one. Musiala! Musiala! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Oh, that was vital. Shot could be... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Al Nassr are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well played.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should...
Haaland! He's got a goal! Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
The attendance for this match
60 minutes played. He's had it taken off him. Al Nassr upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. He's gone for goal.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hits one! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Al Nassr go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game.
Haaland! De Bruyne. And it's Guti. Oh, good ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. Cristiano Ronaldo. Danger averted for now.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Guti. Number 15, Parla. Coming on the field, number 18, Owen. Number 22, Pedri. Substitution in progress.
Rice. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Balde. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And here's Bellingham. Irwin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saka.
4 added minutes has been
That
indicated.
is good alertness. Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ødegaard. Bellingham. Ødegaard. And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them
Security
suffer.
staff for each block. Please
So,
report
Jim,
to
how
the
do you
staff
reflect on what
immediately.
we've seen?